Hi, my name is Ernest Nyakwapu, and thanks for watching my previous video. Today I'm at the farm and I came to do one or two things. I planted some maize 3 weeks ago. I wanted to get my hand involved, so I did it myself, and they've germinated nicely. And I came this morning to apply fertilizer. I'm done applying the fertilizer. I said, let me quickly do a short video to educate my cherished subscribers and viewers. So today I'm at the farm and I want to go around the farm so that you guys will see how big the farm is, and also give you updates on this farm, and also show you the proven steps that I took or I did that has helped me to get these results that you are seeing. So the proven steps that you need to follow to maximize your productivity. That's what I want us to look at. But first I want to give you updates. Then I also want to show you the whole farm, the size of the farm. Currently, that's one end. So if you can see, that is my pillar. I don't know if you can see the pillar. There's a pillar there, so that's my pillar. I intentionally placed the pillar there, so that's my boundary. So that's the last time I said, this is a residential land. This is not a farmland. This is a residential land, but it is it's 8 plots, that's 2 acres, but I have roads in front. That's the main road, but because here is not developed, I'm using all the road and a little bit of the lane also at my back. So this is the farm now that you are seeing. So this is the maize that I planted. I planted it 1st May, and by the grace of God, they are doing so well. This is a temporary structure that temporary structure that I did. That I wanted to, as I said, I wanted to use this land to build. But last year December, that I met Mr. Obendakon, that I watched his video and how he was teaching. Then I said, then why don't I turn this my land into farming? So I came around to build this temporary structure. That is where we keep our farm tools and our fertilizer. So what you are even seeing is a napster spray, and that's the padlock that I use to lock my things at the farm. This is a temporary structure, and this is the sand that I bought that I wanted to use for my project. But upon watching Mr. Obenda come, I decided to enter into farming. So this maize that you are seeing beautifully, I planted it 1st May 2024, and today 8th July, and look at how beautiful the maize are looking. Please, I will take this opportunity to acknowledge Mr. Obendakun for what he has done in my life. Actually, I can tell you that a lot of Ghanaians have good things in them that they need someone to unveil that gift and that greatness in them. So everyone here watching my video should go to YouTube and type Mr. Obendakun and watch his video. So as I said, last year, November, October, September, I wanted to come and start some projects here. What you are seeing, I said earlier on, this is not a farmland. This is a residential land. So this is a residential land. So you can see that there's buildings around. There's buildings around that I also wanted to come and build. So I wanted to come and build, but upon watching Mr. Obendakun, I decided to enter into farming. So I think October that way, I gathered some boys to come and mold this block. Actually, I bought, I think, 100 bags of cement, and what you are seeing is a quarry dust. And I think I have sand too inside. That's farm, and what I'm standing on is the stones, and I have borehole or a bula. We call it a bula. I wanted to build, do some small stores here and some small building, but Mr. Obenda Akon, his teachings, I said, why don't I go into maize farming? So I went online to read more about maize farming. And also Mr. Benda Akon said that you need to invest in the knowledge of investments that you want to enter. So because I wanted to go into maize farming, I invested into maize farming. I realized that maize farming is not all that tedious, and it's not within 3 months you will start harvesting. So because of that, I read more, I watched videos more. But one thing that I have to know is that the best method to learn is by observation, and also by practicing it, or by apprenticeship, getting someone to learn from. Because there's one way of learning, that's observation. The other way is practicing it. So it's good that anything that you learn from the online, or on the YouTube, or anywhere in the books, you need to get someone that you are going to practice from, or learn the practical itself from that person. So because I don't have those people around to learn from, I invested my time also to get correct people to work with. So early this year, as I said in uh, my previous video, I came and told the people that were using my farm, my land for farming, that I'll be needing this land for farming. So I spoke with them. Everything was settled. Then May, June, July, January, February, March. That way, I started gathering boys. Came to the where the land is location. Went to the town to get some people to work with. So I hired some boys or some guys to come and weed the land for me. Later, we packed the big trees and the weeds. Then we burned some, and some too we couldn't burn. And as I said, we were using this place for farming, so the work wasn't all that tedious, because they've cultivated this land, so we don't have a big trees, and the trees are not all that much. So I was able to do it within 3 days. We did that. Then first May, I went also to get some ladies to help us with the sowing. So this maize was sowed, or was planted in first May, and by the grace of God, see what we have now. So my small advice that I got from those experts that are farming, they said within the next 1 week, so next week Monday, like this, I can be doing my first harvest. So this is the maize that you are seeing. This maize, as I said, is on almost 8 plots, and in front you have a road. So look at how big it is. It goes from here to the far end. So I want to go around. Then also it goes from here to the far end. So I want to go around and also teach you the proven step by step that you can follow to get this same results. Please follow this, copy and paste. So kindly wait to the end. I'm going to tell you the step by step process that you need to follow, so that you can get the same results. Please, as I said, this channel, I'm not going to hide anything from anyone, because farming, as I said last time, I cannot feed the whole population of Ghana. Even this community, this maize is small. So if I know something, why do I have to hide it? I think last time I made a mistake. I said something like, after harvesting I'll be getting, like, instead of me saying 30,000, I said 3,000. And someone commented that I'm hiding something from my viewers. I will not hide anything from anyone, because I'm there to help. Because Mr. Obenda Akunda helped me, I was able to get to this level, or yes, to this level. So why must I hide any information that will be beneficial to someone? So I will not hide anything. So please kindly take your book and write the step-by-step process that you need to follow, so that you can also get the same results. So as I said, you need to find a suitable day that you know that when you plant the maize, it's going to germinate well, and you can, within that period, rain will fall. Actually, in Ghana we have 2 seasons. We have the dry season, then rainy season. So I think rainy season in Ghana starts from, I think, March, May, June, July, that way. But I mean, those that they are expert, they said I should plant it May. So I planted the first May. So someone told me to plant first May, and by the grace of, so I planted this maize on first May. When I planted, actually, I bought a good seed. When you are buying, when you want to enter into maize farming, you need to get a good seed that can germinate. I think this maize that I bought has almost 99 germination. I don't know either that process or stage or method, because almost all the maize that I planted germinated. So I went for hybrid. I didn't plant local maize because I want more yield. So I went for hybrid, and this is the yellow corn. This is not the white corn, because I learned that people like the yellow corn more than the white corn. So I planted the yellow corn. So when I bought the maize, I brought it on the first May. What we did was we planted them in line. So you can see that they are all in line. So it's one per hole, and the distance is 80 centimeters by 30 centimeter. So what I'm trying to say is from this maize to the other one, the distance is 80 centimeters. Then in between the maize is also 30 centimeters. Why? I learned that when air can pass through freely, your fruits, or the fruit, becomes bigger. So you need to increase the spacing. So it's 80 centimeters by 30 centimeters in between. So you can see that we've planted it in lines. Why do you plant the maize in line? If you plant in line, when you are working within it, it's easy, and you don't step on the maize when they are young. So take time and plant them in lines. So how was I able to get this? What we did was that I bought a rope, a long rope. Then we use some peg. So we will measure, we will peg it we will peg it with the rope. Then one will stand at one point, one will stand at other point. Then we'll stretch it. Then later we will dig and plant the maize. When you are done, we transfer it to under. So that's why. So let's say we will plant this row or this line. When we are done, remove the rope and the peg. Then we come to this one. Then also plant. That's what we did. So when we are using the rope, it will take time, but when you do it, it will help you. So these are all my mates are doing so well. So after that, I think we planted it 2 days. After the 2 days, then the one that we planted, we applied weedicide on the maize. So we applied weedicide on the maize. Then the following third day, we came to plant the other side too. And then we also used 2 days. And then the third day, we sprayed weedicide on the maize too. So after that, within a week, they germinated nicely. So when they germinated nicely, I didn't do anything to it. So 3 weeks from germination, I came to apply my armyworm. So I came around, then I applied armyworm. That's 4 armyworm insecticide on the maize. So I came, then I sprayed 4 armyworm on the maize. And when I'm done, I think it took me like 2 days to do that thing. So 2 days time, then I came around also to spray under weedicide on the maize to kill the small weeds that they are growing alongside with the maize. But that one I use selective weedicide. So I use atrazine, then nicotine. Then I sprayed on the maize. So I think I used I think 3 days or 2 days to do that. Then after that, I applied my first fertilizer. So I applied my first fertilizer. Just let me pause and just see something. Look at how beautiful these maize are. Look at how beautiful and how big they are. Look at this. So these are the proven steps that you can follow to get this result. So after I did my first application, I added fertilizer. I applied fertilizer, and the fertilizer that I bought the one with the highest nitrogen. I bought inorganic fertilizer. So I bought NPK 15. I bought NPK 23 10 5. So I bought the one with the highest nitrogen. and I applied it on there. I think that it took me like 3 days. Then from there I didn't do anything. Then 8 weeks after germination too, I came around. Then I also applied my second fertilizer application. So 8 weeks from germination I came around. Then I applied my second fertilizer, but that one I didn't use NPK. I used urea because it was raining, so I used urea is good. So that urea can also, what I learned was that urea, it move excess water from the land. And also that one, urea is good so that you can get big big fruit like this. So you can get big corn or big fruit like this. So I use urea. Then after the urea I didn't do anything. Then by the grace of God, things have come to this far. So please, maize farming is not difficult. So you can see the first one was planting the maize. The second one was spraying on the maize to kill the small weeds on it. The third one was fighting armyworms. The fourth one is applying weedicide to kill the small weeds again. And the fifth one is applying your first fertilizer. Then and the next one is fighting for armyworms. Then the last one is a second application. Then the last one will be harvesting. So I learned that next week Monday, today is Monday, so next week Monday we are coming to harvest. So my few viewers, what I can say is that there's money in farming, and in farming it's not difficult. Beginning, you are going to feel very weak. As I'm speaking now, I'm tired because I'm not into it, but because I'm starting, I learned that with time I'll become used to. And with time, when I get money, I'll be buying equipment that will make the work very easy. So please, farming is very lucrative. And as I said in the last video, the experts are saying that with what I'm seeing and how big the fruit are, if I don't take time, I can make it up to even 30,000 as profit. And others even are saying, I think one of my viewers said I can make it up to 40,000 or 50,000. So I'm believing God that I can make it even up to that 50,000 that they are talking about. So this took me less than 3 months, and the money that I invested is not even up to 5,000. I think that I have it in my records. I've written everything down so that after everything, I'll know my profit and the amount that I invested and the days that it took me to. So I'm encouraging farming to everyone. If you want to enter into farming, it's good. And any farming that you want to enter, I want you to start with maize farming. If you want to go to livestock, sometimes some of the livestock that you do, like pigs, like poultry, you need maize. You can produce your own feed. And maize is not difficult, and it's easy, and you don't invest much capital into it. So if you are young and you want to go into farming, I encourage you to go into maize farming for start. Build more experience, gather more experience, get some money. When you get some money, you can enter into other sectors or other crops that you want to plant. So thanks for watching my video. My name is Ernest Nyakwapo. This is what I did, and this is how far God has brought me. So anyone that want to enter into farming, go into farming. You are going to make it, and I'm there. If you want any advice, or you are doing anything, then you want advice, or you want to discuss anything with me, you can call me. I'm ever ready. So look at the entire farm. Look at how big it is, and the crops are doing so well. The crops are doing so well. The crops are doing so well. Thank you for watching my video. I'm Ernest Nyakwampo. I'm in Western region. Bye bye.